welcome. Today we're going to look at installing ActuCall's CDRv5 server app. Before we start, make sure that you're using a computer with Windows 7 or higher. This application will not work on Apple devices. Make sure you have set up your network interface cards. One should be facing the internet and one should be facing your local area network. Make sure you have acquired your service provider parameters from your service provider. That's essential for setting up this application. Make sure that you've downloaded the .zip files and the license files from Trillis.biz. You would have received a link to those via email after purchasing the software. Make sure that you've also been sent your license keys. Those would have been sent to you via email. And last but not least, ensure that the computer you're using, you have administrative privileges. You will need administrative privileges during the installation process to get this fully installed. As long as you have all that in order, let's get started. Now to start, we're going to locate the .zip file for CDRv5 server that we would have downloaded from Trillis.biz. We're going to extract all, and we can leave it as the default file location that is generated when you click extract all. Once that is extracted, take a minute. We go in the CDRv5 folder and we're going to go to siteadminvcl.exe and we'll open that. Be sure to give it any permissions that it needs to run. Once the user interface opens, we're going to enter in our provider information. You are seeing me click Format T, but for most users it's going to be VoIP for voice over IP. I'm going to enter in all my details here. Once that's finished, click OK. For the IP address that you use should correspond with the NIC card you use for the LAN or you use on the LAN side. Click OK. Make sure to give any permissions once again. Once it's finished installing, you'll see the Finish button. Click it. And on the next screen, now we're going to start adding the license files. Click on the bottom plus sign that you see highlighted here. And we got to locate the license files we would have downloaded from Trillis.biz. And I'm going to install the one for the server first. So we're going to install Trillis System CDR service. And then we copy and paste the license key in and assign to site. Next, we need to add in the license file for the client application. Locate that, and that's going to be CDRv5 client. Now we paste the license file or the license key, and the computer name I'm entering is going to be the same computer name for the device I'm already on, but you may need the device name if you're setting this up for a computer that is not the same one you're working on currently. Notice the indicators turn green. That tells us that the license keys are valid for the license files. But notice that the indicators at the top right are not all green yet. So what we need to do is we need to stop the service and we need to start it again. So you go to System and Service Status, and we're going to click on the stop button just down here, and we click that and we start the service back up by clicking the same button that's turned into a green symbol. Notice that all indicators except for the far right are green. If we close the program down though, just close the user interface, that red light is just telling us that it's having a little bit of trouble connecting. But if we close the user interface and reopen it, notice all the indicators have turned green now. You've successfully installed CDRv5 server application. Go ahead and pin it to the taskbar so that whenever you close the program, it's easy for you to access, like this. Still there. Easy to access. All lights are green. You successfully installed it. Thanks for watching.